My name's Tom Mondor. I'm a brewer here at Summit Brewing Company. I've been a brewer here for a couple of years now, and it's currently my turn to make an Unchained beer. This is Unchained batch number 17, the Harvest Fresh IPA. I originally got the idea to do this beer when I was experiencing some other Harvest Fresh beers around town, and I thought it would be a great idea for someone to do their first fresh and wet hop beer. And I wanted to make an IPA because IPAs are all the rage right now, and I love hops, but at the same time I also love the malty characteristics of German beers. In Unchained 17, the Harvest Fresh IPA, we used wet and fresh hops. The fresh hops are a fresh pelletized variety from Roy Farms, which is in Moxee, Washington. What they do out there to make the Harvest Fresh pellets is that they harvest and then pelletize immediately. They use a lower temperature kilning and a lower temperature to pelletize. They package them and they ship them out right away. So that's what we used in here for both in the kettle as well as dry hopping. And then we got wet hops from Gorst Valley, which is in Michigan, from the Michigan Hop Alliance. And from them we got Chinook. And we threw those directly in the lauter tun for like a little bit of mash hopping. And my goal there was to provide a more of a subtle bitterness to the beer. I wanted the Chinooks, the oiliness of the hops to kind of come through. And I think I succeeded in that. It's not overly bitter. It's going to come in at about 70 IBUs. And you can definitely taste the pine and a little bit of a resin flavor to it, as well as the grapefruit and a bit of rose or potpourri from the Cascade and the Centennial. With the Unchained series, Summit likes to try to push the boundaries of the beers that we make with new ingredients and new processes. This is a great opportunity for me as a brewer to try new things, and for Summit as a brewery to try new things like using freshly pelletized hops, as well as first-wort hopping and using wet hops in the lauter tun. I'm really proud of this beer. It's great. It's got a great hop aroma, resiny, piney, grapefruit, and a lot of malt, which I really love. We're bottling and kegging it today, right now. You should be able to see it next week, starting on Monday in stores and bars. And we also racked a number of casks, so you'll see those at special events around town, as well as here at the tap room at Summit. We always like to get feedback on the Unchained series, so if you could hit us up on social media or stop in at the tap room and let us know what you think of it, that'd be awesome. Cheers. Look how long the head stuck around.
How many seconds?
I think we're up to like 136, 37, 38. I want it to be so that the hops and the malt, I don't know what I'm saying now, I'm just rambling.
Yeah, and like launch that into kind of how enjoyable that is to have the opportunity like on these one-offs kind of.
I'm glad I have you, Chip.
Yeah.
At Summit, this is the first time that we've ever used freshly harvested.
Maybe start it and say like, this was an awesome opportunity to do something new.
Okay, there you go.
As a brewer and as a brewery.
Maybe you should just come up here and I can talk. Or maybe you talk and I'll just move my mouth. How's that?
Right.
Bop, 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 bop. We always love to hear feedback on the Unchained series. So hit up us.
Keep it fresh, y'all. Hashtag keep it fresh.
Keep it fresh. Keep it fresh at 9 a.m. Drinking beers.